So I am ready for a little kitchen refresh. And you see that tiny little light right there? Well, that's the light I put in when we bought our home 6-7 years ago. And I think it's too little, so we're gonna change it out today. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Cheryl. I love decorating my home with style on a budget, and I love to try to make it look a lot more expensive than it really is. And in today's video, we are taking a look back at how I refreshed my kitchen for spring last year. I absolutely loved how it turned out, so I thought we would take a look back at what we did, because we have some new and exciting things coming up in the kitchen, and I want you to see where we started from. So grab a cup of tea, grab a glass of wine, whatever your drink of choice is, sit back and watch this spring decorating marathon. I think you're absolutely going to love it. All right, let's open these up. I think it's got tape on it. I'm trying to open these again in a way where if these don't work, I could take them back. Alright, so here is one of the frames. And we're going to see how it's going to look on the wall. It also comes with a little template to help you hang them. So yeah, this, and see if we can hang it on the wall. So there's one, and I think we would have to put 3 on the wall. I'm just going to use the nails like I had for my other letters for now and see how I like that. I don't know. I think I'm liking that better than the artwork, even though I like the artwork. So if I hate putting holes in the wall. Do I have another hole down here anywhere? If we put this one down here, is that too low? I think I would like them like this. But then I think I would need something else down here. So, this one down here. We put that one up a little bit, like so, and then the other one down a little bit. Where's my hammer? All right, I'm gonna put some holes in the wall. I don't want to, but we are. So, we'll try to go from our first nail hole here. And we'll take this one out. And then, I know I should measure, but I don't. So, and then eyeball where I want the other one to be. And then I'm going to put a little mark right where I can see it. Just a little one. Then I'm gonna put another hole in the wall. At least it's a tiny hole. And it will be easy to patch. This one up. So there's that. Make sure that's on the wall. Good. Alright, let me back up and see how I like that. I like that a lot better. And then we'll put the other one maybe like right here. I need another nail. Where is that nail? There it is. Alright. And again, we are going to eyeball. Now we're going to put another hole in the wall. And I lost my spot. Where are you? Look, you're right here. Right here. All right. We'll put our other piece. Yeah, I think I like the white matte better because we have our black doors over here, then we have the white matte, and then the black frames. I think that looks a lot better. That is what we're gonna go with, and that is why we did not tear up the packaging for our canvas print, because you never want to do that until you're sure. But I think this is it. All right, guys, so this is how it looks with the 3 frames, matted, eyeballed. I think I think I did a really good job eyeballing. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. But again, I think this is the look for the kitchen for the spring refresh. I am liking it. So I think we are going to stop here for the day. This is how the 3 frames are looking. Leave me a comment down below and let me know which you like. Do you like these frames or do you like the canvas artwork? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I don't know if you can tell, guys, but I think just adding the white mat has brightened up the kitchen a lot. Yeah, it's so much brighter in here with the white mat, and I absolutely love how this looks. How does that look? All right, so that is how that is looking. Now that they are both up there, I'm kind of liking that the white on the vase plays off the white of our abstract piece. Kind of like it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. All right, so I removed all the clutter that was over there, and yeah, I think this looks a lot better. Very modern, very sophisticated. My aesthetic perfectly. Again, we're creating a budget luxury look here in the kitchen, and I like what we have done up here. I looked on Pinterest for some inspiration on how to decorate your cabinets if you have space over the top. I wish my cabinets went all the way to the ceiling, but they don't. So, you know, I want to try to make them look as nice as I can, and I think we've achieved the look. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Now we need to turn our attention to this side of the kitchen. Remember that light fixture? Well, we've changed it. So we have a whole new light, and I absolutely love it. I love the sparkle. It matches perfectly again with our other lights. This is glass, but it still shines. Crystal over here, crystal over there, light shade here, and now this one. So nice. So I'm gonna put some curtains up here. I'm waiting for my rod. It has not come in yet. Let's see about putting some greenery on the other side. So I picked this up also from the Family Dollar. It was $5. I think, you know, the greenery looks all right. It's gonna be up on the cabinet, and the leaves are falling off, but it's gonna be up on the cabinet so you won't, you know, it won't be in your face. So you won't be seeing it up really close, but from far away, I thought this looked really nice. I'm not sure about this cement pot. I really like the silver pot. So we're gonna put them both up there. So silver pot, sorry for the poor lighting. All right, let's see. Let's try the silver one first. I gotta cut the tag off of that one. there's that. I kind of like it. We could put the other silver piece on this side. I need to go to the Family Dollar and see if I can find another one that's like that one. But for now, we're using what we have. Let's see. I like it. I don't know, guys. I might leave that laugh up there. Let me give you a closer look. All right. Sorry again for the poor lighting. It's that time of day. But this is how it looks with the greenery. And like I said, I kind of like the laugh up there. We might leave it. Then we got that side over there to do. But if we put up too much greenery, will it be too much? I need something to camouflage our little camera over there. Let's try that. All right. So we have this piece that I just sat down in another pot. So I have this pot, but I can only find one. I love the look of it. It came from the Dollar General for $5. This actually would fit down in here. And then this is how it would look. It's kind of nice, right? But do I need silver everywhere? Do I? Let's see. Let's take this one down. Put that one up. How does that look? Alright, so that's how that is looking. I like the silver, I think. I'm gonna need to get some more silver vases, guys. So I think we're gonna stop here for today and pick back up when I have some silver vases. I think that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan. All right, after running all over town, and actually outside of town, going to 3 different Dollar Trees. I was only, Family Dollar, I was only able to find 2 more of these. So I think I'm gonna put this one up there, and then maybe the other one over there. And we'll leave these here until I can find 2 more of these, hopefully. So let's do that. All right, we are losing the light, so we probably need to pick this back up tomorrow. But for now, let's go ahead and add this greenery. And that looks good. And then the other one we will put up here, if you can see that. I can't really, see very well because of the light. So here's the other one. And we'll put this one up here to try to camouflage this camera a little bit. I really need to try to do something else with it. There. And there's that. How does that look? It looks okay. Now I need to do something about the love sign. What are we gonna do for the love sign? A good angle, but there really isn't one. Like I said, I like the laugh up here with the two pieces of greenery. So I might keep it, even though I said I was going to get rid of word signs. We'll see if these two pieces fit. And no. It doesn't fit. What about you? You don't fit either. Fit if I take the book out. The other one. Maybe one in front of the other. Maybe. Kind of something like that. Let's see. I think I kind of like the laugh better. I'm upset this piece does not work. I should have left the tag on it before I cut it off. Yeah, I think we'll put the laugh back up. So I can find something else. Oops, I'm gonna put my book back up here. So I can find something else that will work. For now, that is going to have to do. Okay, back to the drawing board. And that, my friends, is where we are going to stop today. Well, if you're from the South, I'm sure you've probably heard the phrase, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Where that came from, I have no clue. If you know, leave me a comment down below. But you know, those abstract pieces were too tall to stand up. So I improvised and I laid them on their sides and I put the greenery in the middle. And guys, I like it. It's a unique abstract piece of art with greenery. So we have changed up our upper cabinets. We have kept it modern. I still need to find something for that area, but for now we're going to leave the laugh sign, and then this is how it looks over here. So if we step back to get the full effect, this is how things are looking so far. And I am absolutely loving how the upper shelves turned out. So Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I still need to replace that sign as well. I am loving our new light fixture. Absolutely love the way it looks in the space. Again, budget luxury is my style, and I think we have achieved that look with our $8 floral arrangements from Family Dollar. The light came from Amazon. It was, I want to say, less than $40. Those two pieces came from Pop Shelf. They were $15 a piece. That vase came from the Dollar General. It was $5. The greenery came from Family Dollar. It was the one that was in the cement container, and I just put it in the black one. That was $5. So yeah, guys, a budget luxury look, and I think it looks very high-end. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, this is it. I have taken everything off of my kitchen counters. As you can see, we have some work to do, and everything is on the dining room table. So yeah, we're gonna scrub these counters really good. You guys know I do my DIYs on this countertop, so there's like imperfections of glue that need to be removed because we don't want that to show up on our countertop. So I'm gonna give them a really good scrub, and then we will start to do our countertops. All right, we have everything taped off now, and I went to Lowe's, got this frog tape. This is supposed to be the best tape when you want clean, crisp lines. I also got this sea sponge because I'm not going to do like those traditional veins that you see in the countertop. I want to do something different. You guys know I always tell you to be unique, and you see how this countertop has these veins in it? I'm not doing that. Things similar that I saw at IKEA, and I'll put up that clip here. So yeah, I want to do a pattern like that. Also, I'm going to change this countertop out, and I went to Lowe's looking to see if I can find something that I'd like. Also went to Home Depot, didn't like any of those. So I did go ahead and order a new kitchen island top from IKEA. So I think I might just play around with this, do like some tests on it to see what kind of pattern I want to create, because this will be going, but the side counters we're going to keep. So let's get started.
We didn't realize that our new celebrity spokesperson, John Hamm, isn't on social. But wait, what's he doing on?
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help got this sweet talk. I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk. You need to say let's do, babe. No need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing? Yeah, sweet concussion. Oh, you miss my touching. Good girl. Show me something. Give me.
All right, we have our first coat down on the countertops. This is how they look so far. So they have to dry for 4 hours, and then I can put on another coat. And then after that, you can put on, you have to wait another 4 hours and then put on the sealer, and well, you got to do your little design and then the sealer, and that takes 7 hours. So, and then it's 7 days for it to completely cure before you put anything heavy on it. So this is going to be a week in the making, so keep your fingers crossed. Alright, so this is how my countertop is looking so far. I just wanted a subtle hint, nothing too big. It looks more intense on camera than it does in person. I didn't want those veins in the counter. I just didn't like that, but I don't know. I think this looks better. It looks better than the other that I had anyway. So all I have to do is caulk the area and this will be done. All right, this is where we are. I varied the pattern on this side to make it a little bit lighter, and I put the stain or excuse me, the sealer on, but I don't think the sealer is going to be shiny. It says it's a matte finish and I want more of a shiny finish, so I think I'm going to put polyacrylic over this. But this is how it looks. And over here on this side I painted over it, and I'm gonna start over, but I did leave a little bit, as you can see, of the veining in here that I did previously because I really want it to be light. So yeah, this is how it's looking, and like I said, I think I'm probably going to put some gosh, what is it, polyacrylic on it to make them really shiny. So that's how they look. All right, so this is how the counter is looking. I did lighten it up just a tad more. I need to get that paint off. I have caulked the area as well. I need to repaint the walls, so we need to do that. So this is how that's looking. And then over here, this is how this one is looking. You can see there is a light pattern. And over here as well, a light pattern. So this is how the countertops have turned out. All right, the top is off. Very easy. The builder did a very poor job. This island was not even tacked down. It was only held on with 4 screws in each corner. So now we're going to put on the new island top. So I'm just double checking to make sure everything is even and secure and everything is looking nice, and everything is. So now we're going to screw down the top. All right, we're all screwed in, everything's sturdy. Now let's take a look. All right, so I got this new countertop or island top from IKEA. This is how it's looking. I like it. So it has the faux marble finish. I like that the island is now large. I can actually add 3 seats here now, so we're going to change out those chairs. I did a faux finish over here on the countertops. You can see like the little bit of gray. I didn't want to try to mimic this because I thought it would be too busy. So the countertops are just going to be white around the perimeter. And then the island will have this marble effect. And I think it will look really, really nice. All of our stuff here from the counters. But yeah, this is how the kitchen is looking. So this is like a satin finish, and I did this in a high gloss. So sorry, my boyfriend's mowing the grass. I'm going to change this to a satin finish to match this. I think this finish looks better. I think, I don't know, glossy, matte, which looks best. But I'm loving how my budget luxury kitchen refresh is coming together once I get new chairs. But I'm loving it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Alright, so I have pulled out a few things for us to use to decorate the island. And these placemats came from Hobby Lobby. They were an after Christmas clearance find. I love the pattern on them. We picked these up for 99 cents a piece. These napkins also came from Hobby Lobby. Again, you know, black and white are my colors. Sorry, they're a little wrinkled, but we can make it work. These were also on clearance. I want to say these were $1.50 a piece. Remember our bowls and plates that we picked up from the Dollar Tree for just $1.25. They have a very modern aesthetic with the black and white, and we're going to use that. The vase that we picked up from from Home Goods, $24.99. Remember that. And then these stems that are very similar to ones that were sold at the old Pier 1 that I picked up recently from World Market. So we're going to put this all together. All right, first, I think I want to start with the place setting. So again, because I oversized the island, we can get 3 or 4 people here now. So I am going to set the island for 3, and we'll just have to pretend like there is a 3rd chair here, because eventually there will be. Then we're gonna go with our Dollar Tree plates. And then our glassware. And then we're going to go with our Dollar Tree bowls, saucers. And I think I want to use these napkins underneath, I think is how I want to go. So we'll just lay these underneath the plate like so, with the embroidery side showing up. And then we'll go back with our bowls. And then our silverware. The silverware also is something that is very similar to what is being sold currently at Pottery Barn. It has a hammered finish, and we picked out ours up while we were out thrifting. So again, very budget friendly table or island scape. So we picked these up for 50 cents a piece. And the ones from Pottery Barn are way more. But if you're looking, I will leave the ones from Pottery Barn linked in the description box down below. And you guys know I always like to go to Amazon looking for dupes, so I will leave an Amazon dupe as well. So we have our place setting. Now let's work on our center arrangement. All right, I'm trying to get the camera angle where you can see, but there won't be a really big glare. Now, the one thing I will say about these stems is they shed quite a bit. So you need to be aware of that. We'll go in with our first stem. And these are all tangled together. We'll go in with our second stem. And I like to give my stems movement. So we bend them around, and let me see if I can give you a little better angle. Let's move you. Oops. There, I think that's better. But as you can see, look at all this shedding. Yeah, I don't like that, but I do like the look of them, just not the shedding. So we'll go ahead and do, and they get caught on each other. Our third stem. So when you're doing this, you want to go back and wipe everything down because you don't want to have all of this residue on your dishes and in your glassware. Get this off. Come on, quit sticking together. And we'll go ahead and stick this one down in here. I'm gonna bend this up a little bit. Stick this one down in there. Okay, let me clean up some of this mess and then we'll come back and take a look. All right, so I have rounded up some more vases. Remember, these vases we picked up from Home Goods. So we are going to use these. I also have the smaller one because when you're decorating, you want to decorate in threes or odd numbers. So I'm just going to give these a quick wipe down because they're a little dusty. And I want to try to stagger how they look. here in the space. Remember these? These came from Gigi's, I think. I will leave them linked in the description box down below. So I'm gonna put one of these in each of the vases, if this one will fit in there. Oh. And I want to try to create a cohesive arrangement using 3 vases. Now remember these lime stems came from the Dollar Tree. Again, they look so much more expensive than $1.25. I'm so happy I was able to find them. And also, we picked up these silver dollars from the Dollar Tree. Again, look how nice these are for $1.25. Again, do not sleep on Dollar Tree, as well as Walmart. Remember these? These came from Walmart, $3 a stem. I just shortened these a bit. So these are the items that we are going to be using now. Throw away our trash. And let's start with our lemon stems. And I'm gonna put one, or not lemons, but limes. They also had, lemon stems as well if you like to decorate with lemons, but I don't like using a lot of color. Green is my accent color, and I typically do not deviate from that. So a lime stem in each one. Then we're gonna go in with our silver dollar, one in each vase. And we're just creating a very large statement centerpiece, but we're doing it with 3 vases. And then we'll put this one here, spread it out a little bit, and then take a step back and see how that looks. All right, so this is how this arrangement is looking. It's okay, but I am not in love with it. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I like the vases. It's just something about the greenery is not doing it for me. So let's change that out. All right, so I brought in another vase. Remember, this one's also from Home Goods. Very similar to one that's currently on CB2, if not exactly the same thing. I think we picked ours up from Home Goods for $29, or not 29, let's see. If you didn't know, Home Goods marks the price in a pen or wax pen on the bottom. So this one says 25, so it was $24.99. And I accidentally broke it and I'm so upset, but I was able to glue it back together. So we're not gonna look at that too closely. So again, a similar one on CB2, I wanna say is around $70. But you guys know I am loving ferns as well. So let's try putting in some of these ferns. These ferns came from Temu. And I said I wasn't buying anything anymore from Temu because some of the sites, some of the people on there use forced labor from their workers, and I don't agree with that. So yeah, not everyone. Can you boycott a whole company because some sellers do things that are not kosher? I don't know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about that. Because Temu does have some great prices, but I don't agree with the forced labor. So I'm just draping these in here just to give us a cascading look. I'm gonna put 3 in each one. And then we'll step back and see how we like it. And if we need to add anything additional. Again, I like to bend my stems to give them movement, sort of like you would see in nature. All right, let's take a look at these. All right, so this is how this arrangement is looking. Very simplistic. I like the texture on each vase. I like the contrast. I like the contrast of the white countertop with the black vases. I love it against the mirrored finish of our lighting. Very modern yet simplistic. And I like this look, but let's flesh it out a little more. All right, guys, I added in some bells of Ireland. Love how those look, as well as some roses. And I think this is the look for me. I absolutely love it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Did you like look number 1? Look number 2? Or look number 3? I'm loving look 3. I think everything looks very cohesive, very modern. Love it. So yeah, guys, this is how my budget luxury kitchen refresh is coming along. Again, we will start decorating the countertops in about a week after they have cured, but I absolutely love what we have achieved so far. Again, all on a budget to create our budget luxury look. I hope you have enjoyed today's content and it has inspired you in your home decorating. If so, please make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and become a member of the iStylEmystyle family. Kitchen refresh. The first thing we did was we changed the artwork over there. We changed up the upper cabinets by adding some accessories that were very aesthetic. We changed out our lighting. A lot of you guys have asked me where I got this light. So this light is actually a DIY. If you remember, it came with some clear globes and I wanted to update the look, give it a more dramatic feel. So I changed out these globes with ones that I picked up from IKEA. They were $37.99, so $38 a piece. The light, I don't remember where I got it. It was either from, I want to say Wayfair or Overstock. I don't remember. But it was very similar to something I saw. I want to say it was from West Elm previously that was really, really pricey. You guys know I love to get the Luxe look for less, so I'm always looking for dupes. And I found this one, I want to say on Overstock or Wayfair. If I can figure out where I got it, I will leave a link for you. But it doesn't come this way. These globes actually came from Amazon. So you guys remember we updated our cabinets, or sorry, our counters last. We painted them out and we had to let them cure. We did a new countertop also, or an island top also from IKEA. And these stools are new. You haven't seen these. So these came from Amazon. I absolutely love them. They are very modern, very aesthetic in appearance. And they also brighten up the kitchen so much. I love the way they look here in the space. I will leave these linked to my Amazon storefront in case you are interested. Anything that I mentioned came from Amazon. You can shop 24/7 in my Amazon storefront. And yeah, when you do shop there, I do get a small commission. So thank you so much in advance. So these were what I consider to be very budget friendly, although you might not think they were very budget friendly. So these chairs were, I want to say $328 for the 3. So $100 a chair, which I don't think is bad at all, because chairs can cost you a lot more. So all in all, our budget refresh was just the globes, the island, the paint, that was $500. And then these chairs was an additional $3. So less than $1,000 for a budget luxury kitchen makeover. Yes, please and thank you. I do not think that is a lot to spend at all when you're trying to give your kitchen a whole new look and feel. Absolutely love the kitchen. You guys love it too. So now the dilemma. I love it so much with the counters bare. I don't know that I'm going to love it when I put my things that I need back, but we have to put them back. You cannot have a kitchen, a functioning kitchen, without your necessities. So that's what all of this stuff is over here. Yes, all of this stuff. So, well, not all of it, most of it. So this is the dilemma. What do I put back on the counters? So that is what we are going to tackle today. I did start by adding my oil bottles back over here, and I don't know that I want to keep those. I think I have these oil bottles that I want to use, and in fact I am going to use them. I just need to wipe them down and put on new labels. The labels I got were black though. I think that will pop on these, or should I add them back to the ones over there, which is what I originally got them for? I don't know. I'm just so torn. I don't want to put things back on the counters because I love the uncluttered look. Leave me a comment down below. Do you love an uncluttered kitchen counter? Do you only have things out that you want to use regularly, or do you have other things? So that is where I am right now. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to style this area with you guys, and we're going to live with it for a little bit, see how I like it, and then come back and decorate everything else. All right, I want to apologize. The mowers are out cutting the grass. So one of the first things that I want to bring back into this space is my coffee maker. So we're gonna bring